ọbụna Chukwu ka mmadụ niile zukọrọ n'ebe a, ọbụna ya ikpere niile ga-egbu n'ala.
ọbụna Chukwu ka mmadụ niile zukọrọ n'ebe a, ọbụna ya ikpere niile ga-egbu n'ala. ọbụna Chukwu.
Yeah, good morning viewers all over the world. Egwu ị nụrụ kịta bụ egwu ngalaba na-afụ gbasara mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo Ugochitu na temple. Anyị mara m ihe mere muzik anyị, mana ka anyị gaba n'iru. Ọ bụrụ na ị nụrụ egwu ị nụrụ kịta na ịlaikiri ya, we have all the rights. Jee na audio mark, iTunes and rest of them ka ị download onye bụ egwu. Yes, ka ị download onye bụ egwu. For those of you that are seeing me for the first time, call me Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Ugochitu na Oraifite. Oraifite is in Anambra State. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na Ugochitu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi rụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission. Bụrụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or ọdịnala evangelist, I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị taa n'oge awa nke eziokwu, topic anyị ji bịa taa bụ dreams you should not ignore. Dreams you should not ignore. That is today's topic. It's a very unique lecture. If you pay attention today, believe in me, you will learn something that will change your life for good. Yes, I keep saying it, that what you don't know remains a mystery to you. Now, if you are knowledgeable, a master. If you lack the knowledge, you remain a slave. So pay attention today. Invite your friends and well-wishers. Yes, Kahano from the horse's mouth. Topic today is a life-changing one. Yes, Makano Kukwana Besten on. Before we dive into today's lecture proper, important announcement. Don't forget that we are seeing the month of December, and our group rituals for the month is still ongoing. You can join us anywhere you are all over the globe. Makanike Chukwuzurumbadu. This Ototua. Agagorim na temple, just chuaja call for Kubio Kunis in the Suelai. Yes. The Suelai Naja. Tata Bafo. Gaya Badana and Miri no Totua. Yes. Gaya Badana and Miri. Once I end this program, I'm my Badana and Miri now. Ide kwa chuaja call for this in the Suelai. Yes. I can make it there to until the last day of this month. I join and Miri. Je chuaja ihe onu na-eri n'aha mmadụ dum. Gaa na-agba ọkalete je gbuo chụaja ihe mme n'afa mmadụ dum. Gbagota na temple chụaja to entities of powers n'afa mmadụ dum. Jee n'ebe nchụaja gbuo ebulu mee saraka. Sesọ ndị sonye na aja ga-enweta ihe onyonyo ndị a na their WhatsApp numbers only. As you all know, anyị anaghị eshow ihe ọrụ na social media or n'eziokwu TV. You know why? It's not necessary. It's not why we are here. But I can tell you, Nike and Ajana actually, Makanibobike. I am my to Aja here carry go 3 years now. On did so line Aja since he be the date. As we speak, somewhere in the book 2025, from January to December. I haven't shown him so even a month. Yes. So Aja ba Jambuni no Aja put here. Aja go near Buni or to condemn Madden. So, I'm interested. They join Aja. He gave me a way forward or I had 3 prayer requests. I gave them an altar and I charge and I go for them could be opening throughout the month. Yes, he made token donation to the account number. A chat is them now WhatsApp. I'm going to other details I need for you in order to book you. My WhatsApp number is getting what I'm directable 0805 78 37 672. I repeat 0805 78 37672 or 0813 82 43 871. I repeat 0813 82 43 871. Let's now proceed. Like I told you before, the topic of today is dreams you should not ignore. If you are a dreaming type, or maybe you're not even a dreaming type, but you have come across this kind of dreams, please don't ignore them. It is a warning I have said it times without number that dreams, Igbo spirituality believes in dreams. But akwago mbosin kwara gbasara dreams. Gwagwa gị na dreams nwere ụzọ na enwere nlọ anyị na-akpọ, generally speaking, a na-akpọ nlọ ịba. Nlọ ndị a na-akpọ nlọ ịba bụ, yes, fever dreams. This kind of nlọ bụ nlọ onwere isi onwere ọdụ, has no beginning, has no end. It's concussion. And then this kind of dreams is as a result of maybe your mindset or what you carried over years before you go to bed, or maybe what we are longing, or maybe your thoughts. Some of these things can replay themselves at night. Yes, because our mind is like a photocopier machine. So Odin Laundry I can classify as a lawyer. I'm not talking about those type of dreams. I'm talking about those dreams that are so real, terrifying. Those type of dreams, once you wake up, you will know that you had a horrible dreams, very scary. They look so real. Sometimes if you wake up, you will be sweating. This type of dreams I'm talking about. This type of dreams, sometimes if you shed tears in dreams, you wake up, you see tears in your eyes. That's so real. Yes. And this type of dreams, like me, I promise somebody now alone every day. But any dream it will happen. For them, it can happen within days. For them, it can happen within weeks. For them, within months. In fact, they will going to happen after years. And the moment that particular dream measure, I got walk immediately, no tap, and long get there to they are not measure. Are you following? Why logic is possible? Man, for the sake of newcomers, they can be the let me digress a little. I will get them with spiritual you, while them with physical you. I'm trying to use the simplest terms for you to understand, because I understand that some of my followers are not that up there spiritual wise. So I would like to use simplest terms to carry everybody along. We're working there with the spiritual you, which is the core you, comprises their spirit and their soul. Working there with the physical you, comprises the physical body, the flesh and blood. Now that is comprises the physical you. And working a physical you with radiation on our radiate. Working a physical you with radiation, physical spiritual you and radiate, physical you and radiate. Two of them merge together, and all get trap. That physical radiation get trap the spiritual radiation. The way firmness. All nyabone dendo na nande dendo. Now, ọbụ na asị na mmadụ anwụọ, ihe ọpụta bụ na the physical you radiate ozi enough strength, 100% radiation, ga-eme ka ofe mụọ firmly with the spirit in order for the spirit to remain on that body. That current our body na radiate can be weakened by sickness, by accident, by old age. So when the body is no longer functioning the way it should be, it begins to radiate low current. And that low current, it will get to a point that it becomes so low that it can no longer grip the spiritual radiation. Therefore, the spirit will leave without returning back. Are you following? But ọbụrụ na mmadụ o nwere little detachment spirit ya na-enwe n'ebe mmadụ nọ. When we go to sleep, I have told you in my previous lectures that when you are asleep, ihe nọ bụ half awake, half sleep. That when you go to bed, it means that all the functions of your body are no longer working 100%. Meaning, for the fact that all the organs of your body are no longer working 100%, your body is not working in full capacity. Therefore, your body will be releasing low current. Because of that low current, your spirit will detach a little bit in the land of the spirit. Mgbe malụgat, o nwere ihe a na-akpọ sleep or hibernating in computer language. When you hibernate or computer, you press sleep, computer is asleep, the battery will last longer because the battery, the computer is not consuming full current at that particular moment. Then nyanwa bụ na-arahụ ụra. In human being, once you are asleep, all the organs are not working, and therefore you are releasing low current, and that low current will release the spirit a little. For the fact that that spirit was released a little, the spirit will be able to wander in the wonder world, in the world of the mediums. It will be able to travel to regions. It can even travel to other worlds like kingdoms, various kingdoms and phase are in the spiritual realm. So the spirit, our spirit has the ability to travel. Some people will call it soul travel. Some people will call it many other things. But what's important to remember, at that given time, your spirit can even bilocate. The spirit has the ability to be at two different places at the same time. Yes, that is the power of bilocation. Your spirit can do it. So the spirit can even travel. Sometimes your spiritual entities can carry you to a kingdom that if you enter this kingdom, the kingdom is so beautiful. Have you entered into dream, via dream, into a kingdom so beautiful? Or one of the here on earth you will compare how beautiful the kingdom is. If you are privileged to have traveled with a being or a guide to visit some kingdoms, you will know that this world is not even beautiful. I can tell you. So all those places and kingdoms and realms first exist. Yes. So, but what I want to tell you today is that before anything happens in this gross material, because this gross material is very far. Yes, is over heat. Yes. So, and with other regions that are cooler. Then, when the spirit travels to far distance realms, the spirit will transmit some informations. Akọwakwana nke na previous teachings. Na human being nwere two brain. Nwa gị na-enwere ihe na-akpọ frontal brain. Nwa gị na-enwere ihe na-akpọ back brain. The frontal brain is the intellectual brain. Ụbụrụ anyị ji ama asị na onye awe professor ma ọ na medical doctor. Ọ na frontal brain ka ị na-study the amamihe nke ụwa, human intellect. Then with the back brain, yes, although human being of nowadays over-cultivated the frontal brain, yes, human intelligence, but therefore denying the spiritual brain what he needs. So the spiritual brain is like an antenna. When their forces travel in the distance range, they transmit their information to the back brain, that is the antenna. The back brain will communicate that, give it the earthly meaning. It will transmit that information gotten by the spirit to the frontal brain, where the frontal brain will give it the earthly meaning. But sometimes some people, because of over cultivation of the frontal brain, the intellect, they abandon the spiritual aspect. Then if the connection between the frontal brain and the spiritual brain, the back brain, has been severed, the information will not flow. And where this connection? Some of this reason is one of the reasons why some people will say that they dreamed, but they can't figure it out when they woke up. It means that there is a vacuum. Yes. Then when this connection between the spiritual you and the physical you, that is why it did not grasp it very well. I can tell you that you should do the needful in order to reconnect it back. So, but not the teaching today. But today's teaching is this. Those dreams, before anything happened in this gross material world, it must have taken on form in the spiritual realm, waiting for manifestation in the land of the living, the physical. Are you following? Now, what I can tell you is that whenever an information is passed to you via dream, it means that that particular decision is the current shape, standing, status, yes, in the spiritual realm. Then whether that thing will happen exactly the way it's shown in the spiritual realm depends on you. Why those information is given to you via the dream is for you to know your standing in the spiritual realm and what is obtainable, and for you to do the needful. So what I'm saying is, at that particular time, you can actually change it, you can reverse it, you can make the decree that this thing will never happen. Yes. So everything lies in your hands, either to allow it happen or to say no. And if you say no, it's not ordinary no with mouth. If you say no, you match it up with actions. That's what I'm saying. So what I can tell you now is, for the fact that you have all this grace by via the dream have shown you what is obtainable. Don't fold your hands. The problem men of nowadays have is that human beings normally ignore what they should not ignore. Before you open a man, I able to go so here and work. I'm wondering what happened to me. This thing happened to me in the year 2002. Yes, to be precise, it happened around between November, December. I was shown a dream in 2002. That time I'm a contractor, I'm into water drilling. I have my own drilling company with a drilling rig. This particular time we are drilling borehole in Ndiowu. There is a town called Ndiowu. Ndiowu is by Oko. If you reach Oko, by the Polytechnic there, you take another diversion by the right. You are going inside Ndiowu. Now, there was a man we are drilling borehole in his compound that particular day. So I drove straight from Onitsha down to Ndiowu to supply my boys, drop the chemicals we need for the borehole. And I stayed with them for a while. In the afternoon, around 12, I decided to go home. On my way, I forgot to even fasten my seatbelt. Immediately, from Oko, I reached Ibuku. It now occurred to me that, look, I did not put seatbelt. Then, while driving, I put my seatbelt. From that, Ibuku, coming down to Oketiti. I saw a black, like yes, I couldn't hear anything. I began to apply brake automatically. And that resulted for the motor somersaulted 3 times and faced where I was coming from. People from inside the village was coming, the mother of Tawana motor. Eventually, I came out unhurt. But the motor was seriously damaged. It was somersaulted 3 times. It's a story for another. But before then, this accident had been showing me on dream. That every time, even in my ear, I would be hearing accident. But that time I was still a Christian, I couldn't do much. Of course, I normally pray my rosary and rest of them. Then eventually it happens. But if it's now, I know what to do. Yes. Then again, you know what happened when on certain days I was traveling. But before then, I had a dream. I saw myself inside thick forest, very thick. But in the world of physical, I have never seen a forest as thick as this particular one I was talking about in dream. No human sight. I did not have nearby, nothing. Everything was very thick forest. How I got myself to that particular thick forest, I don't know. But all I know is that I struggled to look for a way out. I moved towards the east. No trace or any footpath at all. I looked to the west. No footpath at all. I look to the north, no footpath. I look to the west, no footpath. I began to cry. I cried. I began to shed tears. And heat is all over my body. Because it was so terrifying, so real. So when I woke up, I cried till I woke up. Crying for help. And because I did my best to find my way out, I couldn't. So when I woke up, I saw tears in my eyes. I did not share this thing with anybody. Rather, as a co-Catholic, then I keep intensifying this Catholic, this chaplet of prayer and morning mass. But if it's now, I know what to do. Yes, because what actually they show me in that dream is that my path has been blocked. 3 months after. 3 months after this, because these two dreams happens almost simultaneously. The first, I had the accident. When I survived the accident, the next one is this, my way being blocked. It means that now block goes on and more. I cannot move an inch. So immediately after that particular accident, what I begin to notice, because those days, my company used to be one of the successful companies, drilling borehole then at Onitsha. My office then is at 105 Onitsha Road. As on my early 20s, I have my drilling rig. My company drill borehole from site to site, Even some of the major companies in the east, we drill borehole for them. So at this particular time, we began to have issues. While drilling borehole, either we have what we call pipe stock. Pipe stock is, let me explain it for a layman to understand. Pipe stock is while you are drilling borehole, either the engine spoil or one thing happen, your pipe is stuck on the ground. The pipe cannot turn again. That we call it pipe stock. Now, once pipe stock, it means that you have lost your diamond bit, you have lost all the drilling pipes. You don't have any other reason than to pull your remaining pipes and look for another location and start fresh. Because sometimes, after spending a huge amount of money to see if we can rescue the pipe, we'll be aborted. Sometimes we have what we call pipe broken. That is pipe abajeni man. Maybe why cracking stone or whatever. So we keep having one problem or the other. We might do like, let's say, 10 boreholes. Maybe my profit will be maybe in some digits. Now, maybe the 11th borehole, my God spoiled. In order to maintain my name, I will use that service I saved from that previous 10 successful borehole to go and repair the 11th one. Meaning, Obi is a boy. Are you following? I don't know what you are passing through, but I can tell you the meaning of that dreams. When that dream was shown to me, what it means that my path has been blocked. And 3 months down the line, that's the dreams begin to manifest in my handwork. So whenever you see yourself in the dream where your road is blocked, so whenever you see yourself in the dream inside the bush, wandering, there you can't find your way out, something is wrong somewhere. When you see yourself in the dream, it could be your wealth, it could be some item that belongs to you, it could be a child, or a female, but we are given at that particular time, and you began to cry in the dream. Do something is a warning sign. Now, where you are being chased. Seriously, you have been given hot chase by either a masquerade, a dog, or a lion, or whatever, or even snake. You have been given hot chase in the dream. You run till you wake up, and once you wake up, you see yourself filled with sweat and even some tears, because sometimes it will be very horrible. Something is wrong somewhere. Or when you see yourself in the midst of dead people, you see yourself everywhere, dead people everywhere. Or you see yourself whining and dining with people that you know that they have passed on, but you don't see anything wrong whining and dining with them. Do something is wrong. Or maybe when you see yourself, when you mmiri na-eri gị na nlọ, mmiri na-eri gị na nlọ, agba na nkịtị. But when you see yourself in the midst of burning fires, burning fire, maybe the burning fire have not gotten to you and you wake up, agba na nkịtị. Or when you see yourself being shot in the dream, agba gị egbe na nlọ, whether ma agbara ụdachi egbe gbata gị, ọ na-agbara gị ya, ị dị injured, ma ọ na-agbara gị agbagbuo, agbakwana nkịtị. Ma ọ bụ na ịfụrụ onwe gị na nlọ, where you have been attacked. Yes, you are beaten, or maybe by snake bite, or maybe dog bite, or whatever. And you notice that this one is a serious bite. It's not as if you are playing with dog or lion. Yes. Or you see yourself ebe ọnwụ na-ada n'isi, ebe ị nwụrụ anwụ na nlọ. Yes, you saw yourself where people are saying na enwụọna, ma if where they press your banner or coffin, they say they are doing your burial, but you keep telling them that I'm alive. Agbakwana nkịtị. And what some of these things you are here for, if I need this on certain work, and when cable no naga bago onwe. Yes. When cable naga bago onwe on Makarande Madaga Trozi happy high debble, boys in the no copa. One day back while you have battle, or you didn't Madame Margane, we hear no. Yes. So, I'm in a long na-alọta onwe gị na nlọ ebe ihe ike mere gị, ma ọ bụ na-anapụrụ gị ihe bụ nke gị, ma ọ where you were being sick. Ị na-alọta ụmụ those negative things na nlọ, agbakwana nkịtị. Ihe ndukwube ihe ndị a bụ those negative dreams and so on and so forth. Mee nwee ike ịkpọsi ihe niile ndị a one after the other. Man, a lot of those things here, man, all very scary. Those things that itetarula, very horrible. Being attacked, maybe being pursued by maybe something that you can describe as demons, because they look, you have not seen it in physical life. Maybe some beings that with many horns and whatever, they look so scary and everything. So once you see those things, it shows you that all is not well. I will advise you to do the needful. So let me stop here. These instances I just gave you, use it to expand it more to see. Once you notice those horrible things, please make sure you I can tell you, I'm a living witness. Before those things will happen in the land of physical, human form in the spiritual realm. Yes. So let me stop here. If you have any question in today's lecture, family, rituals. One baja. Some of our China in one way or the other, they book Papu in there. Mana nke bụ eziokwu na ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ adịghị ekwetazi gbara na-achụ aja in one way or the other. Yes, aja ahụ na-achụ ka na-egbokwapụ ọtụtụ ihe dị iche iche n'ebe ị nọ, ọgara ide eme gị. Mana ụfọdụ ndị mmadụ nowadays adịghị ekweta ịchụ aja, ha na-afụta ịchụ aja dịka something dị fetish. Mana ịma ọ na aja mmadụ chụrụ, o nwere ihe ọbụla imeelu mmụọ ga-ana gị n'iyi. Ihe ọbụla aja ọbụla ị chụrụ mmụọ mesara aka dị na ya, nwụrụ ka ọ na-aghị n'iyi. E nwere ihe eji egbukapụ, because mmụọ ka nebe oyi. Ka nkwụsị ebe a. Inwe ajụ na nkụzi a, send them message na WhatsApp 0805 78376672. I repeat 0805 78376672. Asị m na ọnwụ na ọnwụ egbere ọjọọ eji wee chụ aja emechaa na ọya epu ome. May the blessings of Chukwu Okike pụrụ ime ihe niile be with you. May you be favored. May you be protected. May the work of your hands begin to yield fruit. N'aha Chukwu Okike pụrụ ime ihe niile ike na-esi n'aka ya. Ya gazie. Ka ọ dịkwa echi ndị n'oge awa nke eziokwu. Daalụ.